Hello everybody, welcome to another day of Albion Online. Today what we're going to be doing, at least in the beginning, is we're going to be showcasing a bunch more group PvP. So I've already equipped up my gear here, and we are good to go. We're going to queue up for the arena, and we're going to be a healing spec again, and we're going to dive right on into this. Alright, we're waiting for this to queue up. Those that want to join and see a whole bunch of different PvP, that is what we're going to do here, at least in the beginning. Maybe we'll branch out a little bit. We'll do a bunch more faction warfare as people start going in, but we can see right here, there's not much going on out here. They're already pushing up here, so we're not going to wait for that, and we're just going to go here. Alright, we're still in the queue. Normally the queue goes pretty fast. We have a soft cap of 1,200. I'm pretty sure my soft cap is higher. Yeah, I'm above that. So, we should be good. Okay, you see this daily reward? You only can get 3 of those royal sigils. So if you're watching or watched the previous episode, that was there too. We're still waiting for the arena challenge to begin. Maybe it won't queue up as so good because we're still waiting for people to jump in. If it doesn't start right away, we may just go branch off and do something else. We'll wait for it. I don't want to sit here this whole time and wait for the queue. Last night, this thing queued near instant when I queued as... I think I'm queued as a healer. Pretty sure I'm queued as a healer. Let's abort this for a second. No. Okay, we're gonna go. We are ready. My role is healer. Okay, we're good to go. Oh, we'll click ready. We're good to go. Here we go. Right on in. Now, do forgive me if I start calling out a few things and it sounds a little strange. If you haven't already watched the previous live stream of all these different team fights, it may make a little bit not so much sense, but I have actually found that me calling it out kind of helps me remember what I've done on what people. So my build's really about stacking rejuvenation stacks on people, passing out those rejuvenation stacks out to the entire team. We're going to go ahead and we're going to eat our pork omelet right now, which reduces our cooldown. We also have a torch as well, which also reduces our cooldown, which allows us to do a lot more things. Now I'm still waiting for another teammate. It looks like they haven't loaded in. This guy might be a little bit worried because it took him a long time to load into the game. He might not be on a very powerful machine, so we're going to find out here. We'll put 2 stacks on everybody. We'll put 1 stack on me. We'll make sure he has 2 stacks. He has 2 stacks. We'll put a second stack, 2 stacks on me. Okay, put a 3rd stack on me. Good to go. Push E out. That's good to go. We're going to eat mine. We're going to put E key down again, D key. We're going to R key this. We're going to put E on him, 2 on him at least. We're going to go big-ish. We're going to put 2 stacks on him. We're going to put 3 stacks on me. We're going to W key this out. We're going to E key it. I missed that guy. We still lost a teammate. That wasn't a good. Let's watch these guys. Let's put 2 more stacks on. Okay, he's too far away. 2 stacks on him at least. 2 stacks on me. A 3rd stack's back on me. We're going to come over here. We're going to W key it out. We're going to E key it. That team should be healed up. We're going to R key it now in the middle of these guys. Put 3 more stacks on me. 2 stacks actually. 2 stacks on this guy. 2 stacks on him. 2 stacks on him. 3 more stacks back on me. We're going to W key it. We're going to E key it. We're going to put the D key down here for the team. I know they're fighting like crazy. We're going to put 2 more stacks back on him. 2 stacks on me. He's going down. They focus target really well. 3 stacks back on me. We're going to W key this now. E key it. Oh. I'm very impressed with the other team, with how they're doing that. I actually hope that the other team at the just spawns would go up top, but he didn't. They are hyper focusing down to my teammates, and they're working very well as a team. And see how they're focus targeting people? They are able to do W key, E key. He went out of their healing range, sadly. Their healer is healing very well. And I am not able to, because their team is more focused. You notice how they change targets and they purposely call out? They are probably all on voice chat. Very likely. He's out of range again. You see those guys running around? He doesn't... If you stay within range, I can heal you. But if you stay out of range... See how they're focusing? They all focus down one target. They are definitely coordinated and in voice chat. And I do not have that same ability. Because we should be calling... You see how they're all organized? They are definitely in some kind of team chat or organized gameplay. Well, we're a random pickup. They can't hear me. So if they were to organize and at least focus down targets, I'm going to do 3 on me. We're going to W key this. We're going to E key it again with the D key right here. We're going to put 2 back on me. We're going to R key this right here. We're going to put 2 on him. Put the 3rd one down on me. We're going to come over here. We're going to W key this again. E key it. Okay. That's pretty good. We're going to put 2 more back on him. She's already taking it down, sadly. 2 on me. 2 on this guy. 3rd one back on me. We're going to W key it again. We're going to E key it. I'm glad they're all fighting on this. We are not that much farther down, but we are. I'm going to D key, F key. We're going to put 2 more on me, 2 more on him, 2 on him. We're going to put a 3rd one down on me now. We're going to W key it. We're going to E key it. We're going to R key this right here. 2 more on him, 2 more on me, 2 on this guy. So this is some intensive fighting. 3 on them, 3 on me. We're going to W key this now over here. We're going to E key this guy. We're not doing as good as I would like. Ah, that guy's too far. Everybody's all over the place. They still cap that relic. We're only down 2 points. We're going to lose more. I guarantee it. 2 on him. 3 on me. W key this, E key this, R key this. We lost that relic. We're down more points. I know we are. Q, Q. They're pushing us back now. I don't know. We have a teammate AFK. That's all it takes. 1 AFK guy. We were not down that far. But it just takes 1 person that's not playing to lose the battle in full. He gave up. We were not down that many more points. It was a pretty equal fight, honestly. But this guy is just 2 people versus... Alright, stop talking there for a minute, but... Come on. Come on. See how we're 2 versus the whole team? But this is worth it because my teammates went above. I'm not gonna be able to out heal these guys, so you need to be cautious. We're gonna W key this now. We're gonna do the R key. If you survive, I'm impressed. I am impressed. We're gonna do 3 on me. Well, 2 on me for right now. We'll do the 3rd one now. We'll do the W key. We'll do the E key. They're back in it. And F key. We're actually up in points again. There's no way I'm going to be able to keep you up, sir. Remember, they're outnumbering us. We're being a distraction, which is great. Put 3 on him. 2 on me. 3 on me. Oh, they got me down. I should have did the F. I should have did the F or R key. All right, points wise, we're up by 2. because our team is split. We're being the distraction down below, and the people above. We're still in this game. Put 2 on him. 2 on me at least. Alright, 3 on him, 3 on me. Alright, so most of the team is up above. We're gonna go support the team above over there. It's okay, you can actually have 3 on me. Alright, I have 3 on me. We're gonna come over here, we're gonna W key this. We're gonna E key it. Teammates back up. 2 on me. We'll put the 3rd one back on me. I don't know if this guy's close enough, but he seems like it. We're gonna R key it. We're gonna put 3 on him. We're going to 3 on me. We're gonna W key this. We're gonna E key it. E key it now. We're still okay. We're fighting on this. I know we are. But you know what? We have a lot of the team here. And what that means is the rest of the team can do a lot more. We're gonna F key this. We're gonna D key this right here. I'm gonna put the 3rd stack back on me. I messed that up. It's my fault. I lost another teammate, which I shouldn't have. Should have been able to heal him, but I didn't. That is my fault. We're gonna do R key now, which is fine. We're gonna run it out. We're gonna hit the 1 key. We're potion it. We're gonna run it further. We're not gonna die. Well, maybe we will die. We're still up. Dying is points. Points I don't want to lose. He's still chasing me. We're going to come over here and support this team over here. I know we're still down points. I am part of the healer, so I should be managing this better. Wasted it. Wasted. W key it. This team is very organized. I would be surprised if we won based on their being able to switch and focus down targets. Which I'm pretty sure we will not win this one. Unless they do something not smart. I know they're fighting over there. We're going to support this team over here. Are they capping? What is he doing? What is he doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? It just takes one person to do something that's not smart. Put 3 on me. Support this team right here. We're W key this out. We'll E key it now. Okay. Eat this for mana. Put 2 on him. 2 on him. 2 on him. I messed it up. She only had 2 on me. W key it, E key it. Okay, we're gonna R key it now. They do have a really good healer, which I am impressed with. 2 on him. 2 on him. 3rd one on me now. Now we can W key this. We can E key it. Team's back up. I'm gonna try to start whacking people a little bit. 1, 2 on me. 2 on him. 2 on him. 3 on me. 2 on him. W key it, E key it. Mass heals out. D key this right here. F key it up. Take some damage. R key right now. 2 more hit on him. Come on. Oh, he's too far away. Yeah, we lost it. Organized team. Again, be very surprised if we had won that. So they are focusing down target, like they're calling out targets and saying switch to targets. That's the only way they're that organized. That's okay. We can look at the stats here real quick. See who did what. I am second to the top on my team. This guy did provide the most, which, not bad. Let's queue this up again. That's okay to lose one. So that was definitely an organized team. Far outside the normal. If you're queuing up randomly. They should make it so that the arena, when queuing, which I'm sure Albion Online doesn't have it, but that was too much organized. That was a little too organized for that not to have been an organized team. For them to have switched, literally saying, oh, I'll just won this one target. Now, they could just been really good players. Really good players could definitely do that. I can definitely see that. That is a high possibility, so I could be wrong. Switching to exact targets. But you saw how we were all so clustered together and they could still take down one target? That's still not normal, right? So. But it always does worry me a little bit when one of the teammates join in a little later because, you know, we all load at the same time. And so you remember how one of my teammates loaded in really slowly? It means they're probably not on a very fast machine, or they're playing from mobile with a slow internet connection or something like that. Always makes it worry just a little bit because you watch to see how fast people load in. And if your entire team loads in pretty fast, then you know they're at least probably on decent machines because we're all supposed to load at the same time. All right, let's hope this battle goes better. Honestly, I would love to take the upper one. I think everyone's going to go in the middle. I'm going to support the upper ones once we actually get out there. And we're just going to go from there. I don't know what he's doing. Okay, we have this guy that's a melee. We're going to put one on me for now. Put the third one on him already. Second one on me. Two on you. Third one on me. We're going to W key this now. We're going to E key it now. We're going to R key this right on top of this guy. We're going to watch his health. Eat mine. Eat his. Put two back on him. Put a third one back on him. He still went down. Two on him. Three on me. Okay, we got our team here. We'll W this out. We'll E it out. They're back up to near full hit points. F key this, D key this. For the third one on me. Okay, we're waiting for it, we're waiting for it. W key it, E key it now. Their team is also feels organized. Run this back. I know I'm in Viz. We're gonna go for above, just like how that guy did. We'll put two on me for right now. We're gonna run up here. We're gonna assist this guy. Did we cap that? Did we cap it? Yeah, they capped it. Good. We're gonna do three on me right now. We're gonna run into this. Please don't tell me we have AFK already. That's not good. We're gonna E key this. We're gonna R key it. We're gonna stay on this. Yeah, we have AFK. Just takes one. See right here, he's doing nothing. It's just free. You just gave him free points. Oh, and I didn't even heal good. Interesting times to play. See, AFK. And it's not like we were down. It just takes one person to give up, which is very sad. Very sad indeed. Never give up. You can turn this entire battle around, which I've shown you can do from last night's battle. Come on. These guys. 3 on him. 2 on him. W that out. Hit. Interesting how you can be invisible on it and stop them from doing. Three on me. W out. They're just giving us 3 points right now, which is fine by me. I'm attacking to help them make sure to do damage. I don't know where they're running to. I'm not going to let him take any points away. We're going to stay on this. Yeah, I know they're pushing me off. That was the whole objective. W it, E it, R it. 3 back on me. We're going to go big. We're going to tank longer. We'll wait for teammates to come out. Put 2 on him. 3 back on me. We'll W this. I don't have to use my E key right this second. I'm going to use it now. This is going to cloak. That's fine. We're going to come back here. We're not going to cause a death. They already capped all those other ones. I understand. We're going to come back out now. I'm pretty sure we have somebody that left the battle, which is very sad. Yeah. We have a quitter. How do you give up? 3 on me. 2. W it. We're gonna F it. We're gonna F out this key right here. We're gonna come over here. Put the 3rd one on me. We're still gonna lose that one. You guys are trickling in. Go as a team. 2, 3 on me. Or W this. You're going too far. E key this. They're back up, but I have another guy. These guys. It's like giving up. Sad. If you're gonna go PvP, go all out. Don't quit in the middle. Hello! Is it Hung Train? Hung Tran? Sorry if I pronounced your name wrong. Hello and welcome. We're 3v5ing this right now. Too many, let's see how everybody left. Game's over already. It's unbelievable. People just quit. You didn't get me, sorry. Hello you? Hello you, back to you. Maybe you left, I'm sorry. I definitely tried to respond. Nothing I can do. It's just the healer's build that they have. Which one's the healer? Alright, let's take a look at this, the healer on the other team. Whichever that was, which was this one, was this Holy Great Staff. Holy Flash. Awaken? He was doing something to... Recently expansion. Knockback element is hit by it. Heals it to 5 minutes every 5 seconds while channeling. Interesting, interesting. Interesting build. Alright, let's give this another shot. If we 3-0 lose, then definitely Friday afternoon, whoever I'm being teamed up with and or their organized group, and or it's all my fault because I'm not a good healer. Because when it comes to arena, it's all about healing. So you can't win them all, even though you would like to. Give it another shot. I actually probably should go in with a different, possibly. We'll go in one more time with this one. If we lose again, we'll think about changing it up, completely using a different staff. I have found the same thing happens as well if you're playing different types of games. Like if you're playing like those matchmaking games, they really match you up with some really interesting, not same level type of. And I'm sure Albion Online is the same way. Like, how do you record how many times somebody's won or not won? Like, does it have arena wins in here somewhere? How do you tell if somebody should be queued up? What is build? Oh, the build, okay. Like, where do you see how many wins or losses you have in arena fights? Does that show up? I don't see it there. There's Conqueror's Challenge. Arena? I don't think it records it anywhere that I know of. Alright. Go for a win. We'll eat another omelet right now. There. We won't have to worry about it now. One person sitting back at the base. Not a good sign. Three on me. Three on everybody. R key it right now. Three back more on me. Key it out. We're gonna go F key. They're still on me. That's fine. Three back on me. W key it. D key it down. Where are you going? Actually, it's probably a smart idea. Sure, you guys can do that. We still have an AFKer. Why would you join and then go AFK? Right? Why? Because you want us to lose? He stayed AFK. I'm highly disappointed. It's each one of these games. I don't think it's all about whether or not we lost or not. It's about whether your commitment if you're actually playing. If you're not going to play the game, then why join Arena? He still died. Now we're just trickle fighting. Okay, W key it, E key it, D. Go on Viz. Did we lose him? Did he finally come back? Three on me. W key. E key. Oh, you were too far out, dude. I can't even heal him. Did he make it back? I think he made it back. Three on me. I W key this out. E key it. It's best I can do. R key it now. W key this, E key it. We'll go big. There, got one at least. I'm gonna start doing damage because I'm... But now we at least have a full team, it seems like, I hope. Let's put the D key right here. We're gonna get these guys with a W, that one. We're gonna save E. Get our mana back. Three on me again. Two on him at least. Three on him. Oh, you ran out. What are you doing? Stay as a team. Why are you running over there? What's going on? Like, if you run away from the healer, of course the healer can't help you. Three on me. Three on them. Pushing me out. He's pushing me out. I don't know why you ran back when I couldn't have helped you. That is a neat skill. You definitely did a lot of damage. One downside of this build. I don't have any big heals, instant heals, unless you have rejuvenations on you. But I am an area effect healer. Yeah, they're just bullying now. Two swords. He's gonna do his ability again. They have a lot of pushback. At least I got one guy. Tempted to switch to a damage build, but stay in the fight. He has a lot of area effect. And we have one guy that's running around doing I mean, I'm sure he's doing something, but it's a team fight, right? Stay in it, stay in it. Stay on with the healer, even if you're gonna go down. Yeah. We still lost. But we gave it a try. All right. Did I at least do okay for my team? 272. So. One guy died 10 times? You're just feeding him. What is this? Oh, relic captures. Huh. Interesting. Would have been nice to see these stats for last night. Alright. PvP, as of right this time, we're gonna say no for right this second. Can't even put that in there. I think I need to hold that, and I think I need to hold that. And no more invisibility potions. Let's move this down. Let's take this with me. Let's go get an invisibility potion. Let's go back to faction warfare.
Ready to leave? Hold tight.
Let's go buy some invisibility potions.
I have lots to trade.
Let's buy 10.
My pleasure.
Oh, we have our 10 in there. It's good to go. Wow, Fort Sterling's really pushing on Thetford. Everybody's pushing on Thetford. Wow. We have Limhurst here. Oh, I need to repair. I can't do any of the normal faction warfare that I like, so let's do a different type of content. I think I still have to not be flagged to do it. Let's go showcase group dungeons. I think still, is there a number how many you can get? Wait, that's an expedition single. Oh wait, no. I want to do. Yeah, there we go. It's not gonna let me queue as anything else, huh? And I don't want to showcase how to do the other one, so should I go in as the healer? Should go in with a different staff to do that healer though. Nature's protection. That doesn't push out everything. This is the one that does. Huh. Thinking about it. Maybe we won't do that right this second. I really like to do faction warfare, but we've already pushed them so far. I guess we can go do Limhurst stuff. Look how far Limhurst is extended. Let's go look at a wholly different faction outpost type of guys. Playing on the Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and especially with this in the US being Labor Day weekend. Yeah, we're gonna get all sorts of type of players, and difficulty level skyrockets. So unless you're in an organized group, makes it hard. Which would be really nice if I could get my brother on and we could play that, and then you could see cooperation when you just have two players that really know what they're doing, playing as a team. Wow, you could do so much more. In fact, I should probably converse with my brother and figure out if we can do that. Get in a live stream. Okay, so Pengog is already Wrestledale. Are they pushing to Wrestledale? No, we've capped this one for a while. So they're pushing here. They just capped this. And that one's not that many stars. They just capped. And we've had that for a while. I feel like they're going to push to Ravenwood, though. I don't normally go southeast very often, so... Yep. Let's give this a shot. This area should be captured soon. Or already is captured. They're not capturing Ravenwood. This type of faction outpost, if we get there, now that we just captured that. Ravenwood and beyond. Trying to solo one of these faction outposts, you'll see the difficulty level is very different. We're going to harvest this because we see it. We'll see if we can even do one of these. I don't think I've ever had the opportunity to try to solo one of these Limhurst ones. I think it should be doable. We're gonna try it. But playing in the PvP, you get to see some pretty interesting builds, like the two-handed sword, or two swords, with the cross section. Wow, he did a lot of damage. That was pretty impressive. On top of everybody else. Okay, there is a white blob. We're gonna follow the blob to get points. Because if you do it by yourself, not so many points. Let's follow the blob. We're at 43,000 faction points. We get the popcorn points right there, 43. Somebody asked me in Discord, am I going to get Starfield? I don't know. I'll have to look up what kind of game that is. Which I believe they were saying it's a lot like Cosmeteer, so I'll have to look it up. Yeah. Eat my roast pork. We're gonna stay here and help cap this so we get points. We're gonna see if we can join a group. People requesting to join different parties until we... Nope, not that party. Try this one. Nope. Are they not in a group? Most like the people in the front are the people I want to join. There we go. I finally got in a group. I'm going the long way, aren't I? Now Limhurst, this boss. See that pushback? Hit by it so many times. And it's so hard to see too. Not only is it does damage and knockback, it's also very hard to see. A little bit more reddish. Top of everything else that's going on. Attacking me at least. Oh. So you still get hit by it. Something really hard to dodge. Hello, Perez69. How are you doing today? How's your Friday going? Or whatever time zone it is in the world. Maybe you're on the other continent and it's the next day already, and it's Saturday for you. Or is it Perez? Yeah. Hopefully. P-E-R-E-Z. Perez69. Hello. Somebody attacking me? Why am I losing so much life? Hello and welcome. I hear you. Hopefully you can hear me in the audio. I'll just type hello. My Friday has been great. How about yours? It's been an interesting Friday. I started off video recording my Cosmic Tier content. Then I got in here and I did 3 arena battles in this chat, and I lost all 3 battles. I was very disappointed in myself. But I felt like I was fighting against organized teams, people that actually had like voice chat. And then my team, I had 2 of the fights, people just, they left, they gave up. So, but my last night live stream arena, I did, I think it was 6 wins and 1 loss. So those were all good fights. But yeah, this Friday's going pretty good. Did you have a work day? Are you done for the week? You gonna have a nice, if you're in the US, a nice Labor Day weekend? Have any fun plans for Labor Day weekend? I don't know if you're in the US or wherever you may be located in the world. That was a good amount of action points. That was pretty good. I guess I'm going to ask you this question, Perez69. What led you to coming to, or what made you find some of my Albion online content? So you're here, and you're watching. What interests you the most? PvP? Relax for the weekend? Yeah. I think that's my plan too. Honestly, work's been busy and everything, and I actually completely forgot that Monday was a holiday for us here in the US. So I was like, oh, I'm just gonna work Monday. People ask me, and like, what? I didn't have any plans. I didn't know it was Labor Day weekend. Lost track of time. When you've been working for so many years and years, you get older and older, sometimes you just start forgetting. Oh yeah, I wanted to learn how to PvP, play factions, and join a guild and more. Oh, well, those are all good things to learn. Alright, PvP, I think a good video to watch would be the beginning of this one to learn how to lose. But last night's live stream that I did, really showcases 5v5 PvP on what my current build can do. Now every build's differently, right? But I think that would be a good video if you just want to learn straight PvP. I have another video as well, another live stream where I teach the basics of skills and how you should level up in Albion Online, one of my suggestions. It's definitely a good way to go. I'll showcase it here too after, or do it after, maybe even during this battle. Looks like we're all fighting these guys. But some of the basics, yeah, they're good. They're great videos. One of the basics what I just teach right here, if you push the B key and you come over here, is you have your 3 main items right here. And your 3 main items right here, it gives a 0.02% bonus item power for each level. So whatever category and weapon you decide to actually use, so armor wise, always level up the base 3 at least. And the main reason why is every 5 levels in this gives you 1 item power, compared to every 10 levels of Royal Jacket Combat Specialist or any of these other ones above only gives you 0.01 item power. So it takes 10 item power, 10 levels of this to get 1 item power. Well, it only takes 5 levels of this, any one of these, to get 1 item power. So 100 levels of these equals 50 item power. Or 100 levels of one of these other ones only equals 10 item power. So always level up your baselines first. That's some of the basics that a lot of people, I think even people that have been playing the game for a long time, may not realize. Now, obviously, there's a very advanced players, so this is more for beginning players and people that just want to learn a little bit more about skills and they didn't know. As far as PvP and faction play, that's what I'm doing right now. You have to keep an eye on what's going on. Like, see these little stars? 1 star, 2 star, 3 star, and only one's filled up. The more stars that are in an area, the more faction points you gain. As well as if you hit the F key and you come over here and you look at your rank. I believe I can see my rank right here. See, if you start out at the beginning rank over here as mercenary and slowly go up, you get less faction points the lower your rank is. So the higher your rank, the more faction points you get. And with more faction points, you can buy more chests, which get you skill books, and you use the skill books to learn up other skills. But yeah, joining a faction and flagging yourself and going out and doing things is a fast way, I think, of leveling up a variety of skills or your main skills pretty quickly. Now that should probably help you out there. Now as far as guilds, you asked about guilds. Honestly, guilds are nice if you want to join. Okay, yeah, I am in a guild. So, and I'm probably the actual leader of the guild too, because everybody's abandoned. You join a guild and they can have a guild island and they can have crafting and everything else like that, and they can have a percentage. Now the goods and bads of the guild is you have friends to play with, right? The bad side of the guild is a lot of times they're gonna have this thing set right here. Now I only have mine set to 1%, but there's a guild tax. So the guild master can come here and they can change the tax to literally whatever they want. I think some guilds have it like at 10% or whatever. And what it does is every time you pick up silver anywhere in the world, 10%, if they have it set to 10%, is taxed from everything you pick up and or sell. So be aware of that. And so a lot of times I don't join, and that's why I host my own guild, but I warn everybody on that too. You know, there's this 1% tax. You'll get taxed 1% of whatever silver you pick up, and it'll go to the guild. And the main reason why they tax you is so that they can buy items or buildings inside their island. But just be aware, I'm starting off with the downside of a guild, because me personally, I don't normally ever join a guild. My purpose to join a guild or recommendation to join a guild in Albion Online is if that guild is going to help you and teach you how to do things. But I honestly feel like you can find that too, or if you want to play with friends and other things like that. Now, most of the time, I actually just turn the tax off and then leave it at 0%, so just play with friends. But the main reason why I leave it at 1% is so that I know how much I've actually earned. Because I'm the only one in my guild right now. And so I know that I've picked up at least whatever 1% of 92,823 is. And that's how much I've picked up in silver. So this is just for me, because I'm the only one in my guild, so I'm taxing myself to see how much money I've actually gained. This is true, red zones and black zones. But that's where you make like individual friends and people you want to play with. You don't necessarily have to be in a guild to do that. But that's just my 2 cents on that. And the other thing too about guilds too is unless that guild's like really big and really active, and they normally are, if the guild's small, people will not play the game for forever. There's very rare few people that are going to stay and play and play and play for however long you decide to play. A lot of people sign up for premium, right, and they do the 30 days. And then after the 30 days, like even myself, after these 20 days up, unless I find a reason to keep playing, I may stop playing Albion Online for a while. But for right now, I'm playing heavily for these 20 days because I've paid for the premium. But that's the thing about either guilds or finding friends. It is a little hard to find friends to play with. The nice thing, though, is this game can be played on mobile, right? So if you're friends that have phones and whatnot, You can pick up with them and ask them to play with them. But you notice right here, none of these people I know, it's all about just doing map awareness. And literally I just look at the map, I open the M key, I look at where people are and what we're doing, and wherever we are, we're moving this way, and I just follow the blob. I'm following this white blob and I'm getting faction points. And you still get to have this feel that you're playing with a whole bunch of people, but I don't know any of these people. Right? I just joined the group and I'm just doing it. And then if you wanted to do group content, you can queue up in the city. You can do group dungeons. Now, I was just about to do that just before I joined this, but I wanted more faction points. Thanks. So, hopefully all the information helps. Great questions. Maybe I've answered a few of them. I haven't explained guilds in full enough. And also, I'm not that good at guilds. Again, the main reason why I even have a guild is just to keep record of how much money I've actually picked up. Everybody joins guilds for different reasons. But my biggest gripe about guilds is because the guild leader, at any time and at any moment, can come over here and change the tax to something else. And normally big guilds, I've seen them go all the way up even to 20%, like that. Take 20% of all the silver you make. No, Tim, I would say no. Don't do that. Anyways, I'm gonna change this back to the 1%. And this is just to help me as a guide to be like, oh, that's how much silver I've picked up. I'm not really taxing anybody because there's nobody in my guild. You're green, and that means you're Limhurst. Well, let me describe this a little bit better too. Now, the main reason why I am Fort Sterling, let me go over here and let's help start capping this as well. I'm going to show you. Fort Sterling on the US West server. And I agree with what Monjo KR is saying. But let me show you why. One of the biggest ones why I stay on Fort Sterling and everything else. So if you come over, where is it? Where am I looking? I don't even know where it is anymore. It's somewhere. There's a stat that shows, if I can find it. I was just looking at it too. There's a thing that says percentage of how many faction points you get in Fort Sterling, because it has the least amount of people. It doesn't have a lot of people in it. Actually gains the biggest bonus for faction points you get. So if you're just trying to farm faction points to get chests, the main reason why I do it in US West is for that reason. Fort Sterling normally has the least amount of people, but when you're doing this, what I'm doing right here, it gives some of the most amount of faction points. Now, I don't remember where to find it. How to find the faction maps on the blob? When you push the M key, you can't see it on the world map here. You can only see it when you're actually on the map. So when I'm on the map, I push the N key. For me, I know I maybe have probably changed the hotkeys, but the map, the bigger map view, when you're on the map, you can only see the blob when you're on the actual map. So you have to open up the world map, and the only thing you can see on the world map is you see this little, how it's attacking. If you see this, and your faction is the one attacking it, that's how you know most likely there's a bunch of people there fighting. And the faction blobs, so we're white, that's Fort Sterling. The color of the blob is you know how many guys are there. Now if the blob's red, the red means people are fighting. Your team or people are fighting. So if you see a red blob, if you're trying to avoid it, you can avoid the red blob. Right here, this is a white blob because we have a lot of people from Fort Sterling right here. Now the main reason I'm not fighting a lot is because I'm trying to explain this all while also doing it. And then let's see, starting out city faction. Press, yeah, I joined a guild before that taxed me 20% before I lost a lot of money off the ground. Yeah. See, that's my biggest gripe about guilds. And they don't warn you, dude. Guilds don't tell you that. They don't tell you that they're going to tax you 20%. If you join a guild, the first thing I look at when I join a guild in Albion Online is to look at the guild tax. If the guild tax is beyond reasonable, like above 5% or above 10%. 5% is probably still reasonable. But anything above that, unless the guild is providing you some kind of extreme benefit, it's probably not a good guild to be in. Especially as a new player, right? If you're an advanced player and all of a sudden maybe they can provide you groupings or take you into the black zone together, then yeah, I could totally see joining a guild and you're paying a huge amount of tax. Because the black zone alone, you get a ton of money if you're going in together with the black zone. But unless they're taking you into the black zone, yeah, 20% tax, that's not worth it in my mind. I'm gonna try to find this, whatever it is I'm looking for, because I know I'm looking for it and I can't even for the life of me remember where it is. Why can't I find the data that tells me that Fort Sterling gets the most amount of faction points? Here it is right here. Okay, found it. Man, talk about not easy for a new player, even myself that's been playing for a while. You have the faction outpost right here, right? Come to this tab right here. Come over here to the details right here, and you can see right here. Point gain. Fort Sterling, 116%, 0.5% for me for Fort Sterling. All the other ones don't even come close. I mean, Martlock, 111. This is how you judge which faction you should join. On if you're just trying to faction current points and you're trying to get points to get chests to level up. I don't even know where I'm at. I don't think I'm going to make it to number 4, but we're going to try to run it. Did that make sense? Did you were able to see that there? Perez 69? Do I need to show it again, or did I was able to show it quick enough and you were able to catch it? That's how I choose which faction to join. And then the other reason why I joined Fort Sterling too is because they have a lot of iron. And I want to level up my iron, and they have a lot of cloth. So little plants that you harvest to level up your cloth skill, plant skill. And that's why those are the two reasons why I'm at Fort Sterling. Huge, huge, huge. Come over here, details. Look at the point gain. Now this should help you to decide, depending on what you want to do, right? If you want to play with friends and they're all in Limhurst, or they're all at Bridgewatch, look at the point gain. And then make the decision for yourself on whatever server you're on. Because every server is different, right? I've now come to the realization, because I've had people from other different countries join my streams, and I have to take that into account. So that's why I'm showing you where to find it. Look for it yourself on your server, and then make the decision on what you want to do. And that's only just one deciding factor, right? Maybe you don't like playing Fort Sterling because all the colors are white. Or maybe because their faction boss is not very good. Right? Fort Sterling does have just that little melee paladin guy who's not really a good defender in any way. Fort Sterling gets beat up all the time. Thetford one is actually even better than Fort Sterling's one, but everybody bullies Thetford's one because Thetford has so many nice resources. Thetford is this purple one over here. You see how they're bullied so much? And then Limhurst, it's all about positioning on the map. It's where you want to be, right? Thetford has a ton of resources and all different kind. Fort Sterling has a lot of iron and mountains. Limhurst is green. He usually has a lot of animals. Lumberjacking. Can I do T4 or T5 system using T6 Shadow Collar set? You can do anything in any tier. I've seen people go in tier 4 here and do things. I you know what? After this battle, I'm gonna run. We'll go back to the auction house. Maybe not after. I'm gonna find out how far these guys are going. Yeah, we're right next to Limhurst. I want to show you something that I think a lot of new players and other people don't realize when it comes to auction house and everything else. We're right now. Oh, okay, we're right here. Let's capture this whole area. What mount is good to use? Oh, that's a great question. Okay, so pet lizard. The main reason why I use the pest lizard right here is he's got 1 speed and 1 speed alone. 103. If you use a horse or other type of things, you'll notice they have two different speeds. Speeds before they go fast, and speeds when they are fast. If you want to be a harvester or somebody that can run away or do things, the pest lizard, I know it's expensive, it is a tier 7 mount, is one of the more faster mounts to do it. Now another mount that's also good to use too, that goes 1 speed, which also allows weight reduction. You have to understand too, this is not just about speed, this is also about the fact that you see right here, just having this mount in it, I can carry 3.315 kilograms. So the amount that the mount can help you carry, as well as the speed, makes a big difference. You see this right here? See this salamander thing and my mouse is over it? This is a good mount. It's a salamander. It does almost the same thing as the pest lizard does, except it's a little slower. They're really good at harvesting, running away, and moving at one single speed so you get at it. Bears are also good too, and wolves and other things, but it really depends on what you want to do. I use the pest lizard because you see right here, as soon as you get off the mount and get back on, I'm instantly going 103. The speed never changes. Never at all. Even when I get hit by mobs or anything, the speed is always the same. So that's why I use the pest lizard. It's for the speed as well as for the carrying ability. And it used to, I don't know what they've changed, but they changed something. It had another ability. Every time it got hit, and I've never seen this work anymore since I came back to the game after years of playing, but literally what happens is when anything hits you, mobs or creatures, it would fear them away from you, allowing you to run even further and do more. I haven't seen it work anymore. I think they took away the ability because it was too overpowered. And not only did it have that ability, it also had this ability right here, which is grayed out. You could click it and you could throw down a toxic cloud, would also fear other players. Now it looks like they completely removed it from the game, but those were all the reasons why I took and used the pest lizard. Now the cheaper version is you see this guy right here with the rounded tail. He has a salamander, and I see this guy. I'm gonna actually help get rid of him real quick. There we go. Salamander is good. Okay, I'm going to ask you this question, follow-up question to your level 4 horse. If you're using a level 4 horse, why are you using the level 4 horse? Are you using it because you want to PvP and you're afraid of dying and losing your mount? Or is it because that's the only mount that you know about? Horses are great because they're cheap. Horses are great because they're good for being able to run through the black zone or whatnot and dying. And if you die with the horse, it's not a huge loss. Right? That's the only reason to keep a level 4 horse. Level 4 horses are to go into black zones and red zones so that if you die, it's not a huge loss. Yeah, exactly. So if I were to go into the black zone or the red zone and I'm afraid I might possibly die, I would take a horse. But I wouldn't just take a T4 horse. I would probably personally buy a T5 or T6 horse just because I have the money for it. But for most people, a T4 horse is probably pretty good. Yeah, it's cheap. Now, as far as can I do T4, I want to re-answer that one. Manaj KR. Can I do T4 or T5 statics using T6 Shadow Caller set? One of the biggest things that people don't understand, which I want to showcase, so it's better to do it at the auction house. You see how this enhancement level 1? It's all about item power. When you go in and you're buying things from the auction house, if you buy a T4 item, yeah, maybe start using maybe a little bit better mount. You might enjoy it more and might enjoy the game more. Just don't be afraid of losing it. Like I buy this pest lizard, and anytime if I were to decide to go into a red zone or black zone with this, I have to understand that I can totally lose this, and that's 500,000. 500,000 silver right down the drain if you die in the black zone or red zone. But I'm willing to accept that because that's why I just keep buying these and using them. But as far as the different sets for T4, I'm going to go back to this question. Enhancement levels. Every one enhancement level gives you 100 power, which is basically the next level item. Oh, sorry, I keep actually clicking on the wrong thing there accidentally. So what it means by that is if I have a T4 item, this one right here, and I have enhancement level 1, this actually acts just like a T5 item. And the good benefits about using a T4 with enhancement level 1 instead of buying a T5, which is near almost the exact identical same price, is the cost to repair. The cost to repair a T4 enhancement level 1 item is cheaper than repairing a T5 item in the long ways of doing your build. So if you wanted to wear T6 in a sense, you just buy enhancement level 2 of a T4, and then you're wearing a T6 item. And the cost is cheaper. Okay? That makes sense? Do you understand that concept? And so when you ask me the question, can I do T4 or T5 statics using T6 Shadow Color set? The answer is you can go in with a T4 with a higher enhancement, which increases the item power, which increases what you can do. You can do things in T4 and have enhancement higher level, and that's where a lot of people don't understand the enhancement levels. Now there's one more layer to this as well, which is the quality. You see how the quality is outstanding, and then there's also Masterpiece right here, Masterpiece. Masterpiece takes you all the way up another 100 item power. So that increases the level even one more. So even though this is a T8 item, T8 plus enhancement 1 makes it T9, T10, T11, Masterpiece takes it up one more, so it's basically a T12. That's what Masterpiece does. If it's outstanding, it only gives you 90 item power, 10 item power less, which makes a big difference. That's how you can understand item power to skill books to everything else. Hopefully that explanation resonates with you. There's a lot of people here. I'm going to try to focus and actually get these guys down without dying, because this is 200k bill if I were to die. There's a lot of them. I don't know if we're going to do it. Let's focus. He's only got 10,000 hit points left. We'll try to focus down the boss. Keep this team up. I'm getting hit by every one of those. Alright. Focus down this boss. Let's get him. Now you see that right there? I'm going to try to dodge it right there. Okay, we're good. Not good. There's too many players. We are going to back it out. I do not want to lose 200k when there's that many enemies and we don't have that many players. So I'm going to mount it up. Or I'm going to try to mount it up. Alright. Let's fight it. Come on. I'm still going to lose. This is 3 versus 1. It's going to cape it. It just caped it. We're going to circle back. We're going to come this way. We're going to do one key again. We're going to do this way. I purposely led him that way. We're going this way as far as we can. We're going to hit the one key as soon as we can. We'll hit this one right here. We'll mount up. And we made it out. So I didn't lose my 200k. That's just the way to run. We already lost it. I'm going to leave this party. I'm going to exit out of this zone first. That's how you run away. That's why I had the undeath cape, and that's why I ate a potion. The potion's way cheaper than dying. And that was a lost cause fight. That's why I abandoned it. Okay, now we're going to zone out of this zone. We're going to check where we are because I have no idea where we are on the map. Now that we zoned out, I know I'm all the way down here. And I don't want to make it through that zone right this second. We're going to go... I'm going to play it safe. We're going to unflag ourselves. Right here, we'll unflag ourselves and then we'll run back to the zone. And I'm going to make my way back to Fort Sterling. And then if I unflag myself right now, I can go into Limhurst. Let me do that. I'm going to go into Limhurst. Now that I'm no longer faction flagged. And I'll show you the auction house and I'll show you what I mean by enhancements and tiers. So now I can walk into Limhurst. So if you're afraid of PvP, you can do exactly what I just did to completely exit out. Zone it out. Unflag yourself, walk back into the zone, You don't have to worry about people chasing you down and killing you or anything like that. But you notice how I changed direction. That's the most important thing. Go in one direction, make them think that you're just running away in one direction, and as soon as they start going in the direction, do a 360 or 180, 180, 190, I don't. Turn around completely and go the other way. And that's how you can run away. Most of the time, I would say 80-85% of the time, you probably will make it out. As long as you also eat an invisibility potion. Alright, I'm gonna leave this group. I don't need to be in this group anymore. We've got a good amount of faction points. Alright, here we go. Let's zone it out. Alright, now that we're in Limhurst, we're going to come to the auction house. And I'm going to show you what I mean by item power, tier 4, tier 5, and all that jazz. Okay, so when you're in here, let's say for example, we'll use the Shadow Caller, just like how you called out. Adept Shadow Caller. And you see this right here? The item power right here says it's 846 for me, right? And then when you come over here to enhancement, you say enhancement level 1, it's now 906, right? You take the same tier, but you go to tier 5, and you go back to enhancement level 1, it should also be 900, right? Or close to. This is the main reason why it's 926 is because the quality is good, where the other one was quality normal. But if you take the same thing, so let's say for example, quality good, right? Quality good. Quality good, 926. You come back over here to the tier 4, enhancement level 1, it should be the exact same. See, 926. They're the exact same because that's what it is. When enhancement level 1 is the exact same item power with the exact same quality is that item power. And so it's all just about cost. So if you go to enhancement level 2 at good quality equals 1026. And so that is, if you come over here and you decide to do a tier 6 and do enhancement level 0, exact same quality, it's the exact same item power. A lot of people don't understand that. So that's why I'm trying to explain that. A tier 4 item, enhancement level 2, exact same quality, is the exact same item power. Now the other thing to take a note as well is you see right here, you see how these 3 other abilities exist but they're locked because I don't have Shadow Caller leveled up very high. This is also important to take a note too. A level 6 item has on the W key these extra 3 items or abilities. Or on a T4 and a T5, we'll go back to T5 and show it. I guess the T5, this is the two-handed. That's for one-handed. I'm sorry, that's different. Okay, two-handed weapons, they'll have all the abilities. But on a one-handed weapon, let me just use this example because I don't know all the names of them. I think it's this one. Curse Staff. Is this a one-handed?
Welcome, friend.
Curse Staff. Yes, okay. See how this one? A one-handed staff of T4 only has these 3 W keys. And then the T5, enhancement level 0, only has those 3 abilities. But if you wanted to have all the abilities, only the T6 items has all the W keys. That's the only reason to use a T6 over a T4. That makes sense? Manoj KR? Hopefully that helps you understand the difference between a T4, a T5, a T6, and all the enhancement levels. Anything above T6, you'll have all the abilities and all that. So T6 is the cutoff for the abilities, to have all the abilities for one-handed weapons. Two-handed weapons are going to have them all. One-handed weapons will not. Answer your question, hopefully? Let's see, what other question you had? Can I do T4, T5 static using... Yeah, that's the biggest difference between T4, T5, and T6. It's all about if you want all the abilities for a one-handed weapon. And then the qualities, like I was explaining before, if you go to a masterpiece item gives you a whole another item power. Now remember how you do all these numbers, and this is how you take into account?
Made a profit?
You push the B key. Remember how I was describing all these with the 0.5? 100 levels of these base, equals 50 item power. So if you have 100 in this base, only the bottom three, okay? Only the bottom three of every section. So for leather, the bottom three are the only ones that give you 0.02 item power, which equals 100. 100 levels in this equals 50 item power for the entire category. So let's use this as an example because you're referencing the curse staff over here. And these base three items, 0.2, 0.2, 0.2. All the other ones, including the shadow collar, only gives 0.1. Now, if you're willing, shadow collar obviously it's greater to have it for a higher level. But my recommendation is level up the first three base curse staffs because 100 levels of this equals 50 item power. Another 100 levels in this one equals another 50 item power. You just leveled up a whole nother tier with just these two abilities being at level 100. You level up this one to a level 100 as well. You now have 150. You now have basically a tier 1 higher tier, 0.5 higher in item power alone, just from these three, leveling these up to 100. And then obviously you level the shadow collar to 100 as well. Does that make sense? If you're still here with me, Manoj KR, and even if you're not with me, this is for everybody. Creating this video as education to help people learn why some people do so much more damage than you if you have lower tier gear, but somehow they magically do more damage, or they magically have more hit points, or they magically can take more damage. They can magically take more damage. Yes, it is though. But this is where you do this. Here, I'm glad you're here. That's a great question. The questioner has got to understand it. It's slow to spec up to 100. Going to start clearing some static dungeons and faction flagging. I'm just going to spend the money just to save time. I'm going to just go over here and I'm just going to buy a trip to Fort Sterling, however much that costs. Unless it costs a ridiculous amount, which it may. How much does it cost me to fly back to Fort Sterling? 38,000. I'm just going to pay it. I'm going to literally jump into another section. Now I have another video for this specifically. Let me actually go look for the name of the video and I'll put it in there. I'll put it in the chat. But I'm going to showcase it here in this video too because you're already watching a live stream. I'm going to show this to you. Okay, so the name of the video that I recommend you watch that will explain all the things that I'm going to explain again right now is, where is it? This one right here. Oh, I just pushed the wrong button. Control A. Copy, throw it in the chat. This one right here. I think I only streamed it not too long ago. Let me even get a direct link to it. So I'm going to copy this, get shareable link, and I'll put it right here in the chat. There's a direct link to that video. Basically, it's a skill leveling guide for beginners and advanced players. I'm going to showcase it here too. I won't go as in depth as I do in that video, or maybe I will, but I want to showcase it here. Okay. After you, let's start from the whole beginning. I'm going over here, right? You faction flag, you get faction points. You come over here and you buy some faction chests, right? I'll reflag myself. Come over here and you buy a bunch of faction chests, right? I'm actually going to save some because this tutorial is kind of good. So I'll buy 3 faction chests for right now. You come over, you open up your 3 faction chests. You then get a whole bunch of these books. You take these books, you come back over here, and I know I have all these books already stacked, and then you take your books and you use your books to level up other skills. So the best way to show this, I'm even going to show, we'll do the shadow collar too. We'll do the shadow staff. I'll show it to you. So you're trying to level up those. You switch out the items to the ones that you need, and you start leveling up all these other items, all these other abilities, right? So say, for example, I don't have the Great Curse Staff, and I don't have a Demonic Staff. So I'm just going to showcase just those 2. So I come over here, and we're going to buy the Great Demonic Staff. Not Masterpiece for sure. Enhancement level 1 at least. That's pretty good. I like to at least buy excellent qualities. And that's pretty good. And then I'm just going to buy one of these. And what was it? Great. I don't even know what I just bought. I just bought a Great Curse Staff. Which is what? Which is this one. And then a Great... demonic. It's a demonic staff.
I have lots to train.
That's that demonic staff. Okay. You buy both of these,
Satisfied?
and then all you gotta do is you just wear it with other equipment to level up everything you want. So if you're gonna wear leather, you're gonna wear plate, whatever you're deciding to wear. And I have these already in a chest over here, so that's why I'm going back to my island.
There's no
Come back to my island. And then I come over here, and it's in this chest right here. And this is where these are the gears that I want to level up. I want to level up all the leather hoods, all the leather jackets, and all the plate boots. That's why I have this in here. So what I do is I'll wear just this one staff, right? It's a two-handed staff. And then I'll wear the armor that I want to wear to level up. So in this case, I want to level up this Helion level. Okay, and now I'm wearing all this new equipment that I don't have high levels in. And you come over here and you eat one of these books. Now, because I don't want to waste too many of my high level books, we're just going to use one T level 7 book. And I eat it. And as soon as I eat this one book from the faction, you'll notice that I've now gained the level in here. See? Doesn't that make more sense? Now, that video I just linked in there is going to go into this far more detail. Well, maybe the same detail as you're watching here, but it will go into it much more in depth because that video is just focused on just explaining this. Okay? And you see the staff right here? I want to unlock this staff and level up this one. So all I got to do here is I just got to wear this other staff, come over here and read another one of these level 7 books. And voila, I've already unlocked this one. And then if I have premium, I can spend premium to learn and quick learn it and learn up really, really fast. And I almost always use my books. If I'm using the Shadow Caller, I don't use my books for my Shadow Caller. I use my books for the 3 main skills. Until these are level 100, I don't use a single book to the Shadow Caller because the Shadow Caller is the weapon that I would be using. Exactly. You use it for other armor pieces. That's why I said for the whole set. I've already leveled up all my basics. Now I'm just going for those extra 10 points, right? I'm going for these extra 10 points for these. These 10 points, level 100, is not really worth it. This right here, 100 levels of this is 50 item power. 100 levels of this is only 10 item power. So for me to get these to level 100 is kind of a waste. But the 10 extra item power does add up, right? So I get 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So if I level up all the other ones, I get to the next tier, right? Because remember, this is 50 item power, 50 item power, 50 item power. That's 150. And then if you level up all these other ones to level 100, only then do you get the extra 50, and now you have 200 item power. So don't level up these other ones first. Level up the base ones. It's my son. He's a boy. But I can see the mistake. And the girls and boys do sound near the same when they're young. All through the microphone. So does it make sense? Help you understand it a little bit better? No worries at all. Easy mistake. So yeah, that's why I'm leveling these up last, just for the extra 10 item power, just to make you just a little bit more stronger. And that's why you'll see people that just have more life, do more damage, have more armor. Your base 3 skills in whatever category, these are your priority. Even if you're using a different staff, in this case over here, like I was asking the question, if you're using the Shadow Caller, don't waste your books on this. You're using this weapon all the time, right? And since you're using this weapon all the time, it's going to level up. Now, I know you might be in a rush to do that. It's not wise to use your books for that. It's wise to use your books for the other 3 staffs that you're probably not going to use anytime soon. Get these to level 100 and your item power will skyrocket. You'll feel more powerful. You'll be more powerful. Little every 5 points levels in these gives you 1 item power. Correct. That's exactly correct. They go in and they level all these things and it makes them look like they're weak, but they're not weak because you can't see all the other things that they spec'd in. Yes. And that's something that new players and advanced players and people that have been playing for a long time still don't understand this whole concept. So that's why I'm explaining it here. And I created a video dedicated just for that. Live streamed it. There's the link. Please feel free to look at it. Anybody that watches this in the future, which I'm leaving this on there for people to, for prosperity, people to learn. And that's how that works. And that's why I have a whole set of just these T4s in here. Oh, yeah. And 2 days ago, and you're already well off by watching some of my videos. You'll learn, hopefully you'll learn a lot. I try to teach as much as I can. I can't guarantee I'm always a good teacher, but I try. I'm going to put these down here. I'm not need this anymore. And I'm going to put these books back for another time when I gather up more books. And then I'll probably create another video as well, a little bit more in depth again, and showcasing what else you can do with books. Hopefully that makes sense. You can get ahead of the game of some people. You are so welcome. Let's put all those back there. Let's put the silver in there. I'm just saving up those silver bags for like maybe a showcasing video of me opening up all the silver and say, this is everything I got from those faction chests. Showcase a whole bunch of money I got. The other thing I always do too is I always sell off all those resources I got from the faction chest. So this is a good amount of money as well. Showcase that when you do faction warfare, it's more than just getting books. You also get items that you come over here and you can sell off. So faction warfare is good all around, and you get to play with a group of people. And some people find it very enjoyable and fun. Not everybody. I enjoy it, so that's why I do it. We're just gonna sell these straight up, and then we keep that like that. All right. Did you have any other questions? One, Manoj KR or Perez69, if you're both still here. May not, but that's okay. Thank you for watching so far and commenting. Let's show my repair bill. It's just 2,709. We'll pay this off. We'll check my normal routine, which is normally up here. And they're making their way back. Maybe? I don't know. Thetford is way bullied right now. Oh, you used to play WoW and Vanilla. I'm used to PvP a lot. I'm just testing out other builds. You know, I played World of Warcraft. The very first, before Vanilla, right? They have the Vanilla one and the new Classic one. If you're referring to the Vanilla one with the very first release all the way back, and I don't even know how many years ago, I played day one, the day one they released it. I don't know what to do to change my Google name. That's outside my scope of knowledge. You may have to Google it and or ask Google support to help you with changing a name.
Attention.
But I agree with you about playing WoW Vanilla, the very first one, it first came out. I played it, first came out, servers were all messed up and everything. Honestly, they released WoW Classic, and I got all excited and I played WoW Classic, and I leveled all the way up to level 60 as fast as I could, and then I got into the PvP areas, and I was extremely disappointed, because it was not the original Vanilla. They took in the new aspects, and I like the huge battlegrounds where they have the towers, you go cap the towers. The Alliance used to not have, or the Horde used to not have guys sitting in the towers protecting them to that level. those were the things that they were supposed to put balance. You could literally go in as Alliance, and even in Horde, the same thing. Horde, you can go into the Alliance side and you could cap towers by yourself. But in the new update, which is not the original vanilla, they changed it all. And once they did that, I was like, oh, I'm done. This is not the original vanilla. Because on the original vanilla, I don't know what I can do. You know, left it in the first few months. Yeah. 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 They messed up the balance. The original, the original classic, which they say is the original, is not the original. I played that. I played it all the way up to Wrath of the Lich King, and they even in Wrath of the Lich King, they didn't change those towers. Which is so stupid because Blizzard doesn't realize that they did that, and it really destroyed the entire game for me. I was like, I got to level 60 just to do PvP, and I waited for them to release it, and then they released it, and I was like, this is not the original classic. You have disappointed me, Blizzard. And then I stopped playing. No, that's just my gripe on that. Where are we at? The Threatfor's not making its way up there. Right? Yeah. They don't deserve. If they're gonna call something vanilla, it better well be vanilla. The original. But they didn't even remember. And the funny thing too is I talk with friends and stuff about it too. They don't even remember because they didn't play the game when it first launched. They started back when Wrath of the Lich King. They started off later on because they didn't. I played the game original. I played the game the day it was released, and I played it and I played it and I played it. I was the first level 60 on my server, and they destroyed the game for me. I was so unhappy. And if they had just kept it classic, original vanilla, I would still be playing WoW Classic. The new classic release that they released, I would probably still play it because I enjoyed PvP on that one so much. But they messed up the balance so bad, and it's still unbalanced. Yeah, they messed it up for me. I was not happy. Unenjoyable. After that, switched to Wildstar, got into the nostalgic rating, and it was good. And it was good. Yeah. Well, if you're looking for long-term games that you may like, that's what I'm playing. That's what this channel's for. So my channel, my Tilly the Gamer channel, is just about playing games for fun and enjoyment. Albion Online is fun for me for short periods of time at this point because I'm already at the end game content and stuff because I already have tier 8 and everything. I don't really have any more goals to get anything really higher. I'm just trying to make back. I don't even know if I'm going to get to it. The 20 silver and 20 million silver that I spent to get the 30 days of premium. I don't know if I can last that long playing Albion Online, but it is a good short-term fun game for me. Long-term games that I see playing long time, I'm in the consideration of what game I'm going to get to next on my channel and showcase it. But a lot of the games that I will showcase are games that I've played for many years, many hours, and have enjoyed. And then if anybody makes a suggestion they want me to test out any of the brand new games that come out, sure. Like Diablo 4. I played Diablo 4 for a week, and then I stopped. Actually, I played for less than a week. I probably played for only 3 days, and I was like, this is boring. I was like, can I have a refund? Diablo 4 doesn't even compete with Path of Exile. It doesn't even come close. Yeah, makes sense. Yeah, Path of Exile. It's not about the graphics, it's about the gameplay. And this is where I'm going to compare Albion Online to another game. Yeah, exactly. Albion Online's a great game. Don't get me wrong. Modern, good. But another game that's better than Albion Online in my mind, that really has it fleshed out, is Ultima Online. I even to today go back and still play Ultima Online. And if you want to play it for free, there's a server shard called Ultima Online Forever that's very close to the classical game. Very, very close. And in fact, that is probably I'm either gonna go play that one next and showcase it. Wait, Albion Online Forever. You just have to Google it. Google Albion, not sorry, Ultima Online Forever. Google Ultima Online Forever. 100% free. Download their client, play on it. But let me warn you, the learning curve on that game is huge. And also the graphics. It's not about the graphics. About you can compare it to Path of Exile to Albion Online. Albion Online, right, or Path of Exile to Diablo 4. Albion Online in a comparison would be Diablo 4, and Path of Exile would be Ultima Online Forever. And that's how much better Ultima Online is in my mind. But the graphics wise, this is also nowhere near. But gameplay, spot on. But that one, I could spend days trying to teach people all the things that I've learned from that game. Days and days and days, many days. There's too much to learn on that game. I wouldn't say too much. The more you know, the more powerful you are, and the better you are. But talk about a game that does require a lot of time commitment to learn it all. Alright, I purposely ran up here to do faction warfare. I'll eat a roast pork now.
Incendium!
Oh, somebody came. Oh, a lot of people came. That's not good. We're gonna call it. Go and visit again. Ah, he got me. He's gonna get me. Yeah, I hear you on a lot time less time to play. Baldur's Gate? Yeah, one of my brothers right now is playing Baldur's Gate. Baldur's Gate 3? I hear it's supposed to be really fun. Yep. I had a coworker that was playing Baldur's Gate 3, and he's still playing Baldur's Gate 3. Probably. I don't know. I played Baldur's Gate 1, I played Baldur's Gate 2. When Baldur's Gate 3 came out, I just didn't. I don't know. I never jumped on the bandwagon. Maybe I should check it out. Everybody seems to be saying good things about it, so. Or maybe not good things, but playing it, so in a sense, that's good things saying about it. Do I have any plans of playing Baldur's Gate 3? I don't know. I didn't need to actually look it up. I haven't. I know it got released, but I didn't even spend time to look at it. But I guess I should, huh? Let's take a quick peek at it. Baldur's Gate 3. When it first got released, it didn't have good reviews. But now it's got good reviews, so I don't know. Guess I got it a 10 out of 10 on Steam. I'll look into it. Maybe that needs to be the next game I play, huh? Oh, it has a ton. Yeah, the very first time when it got released and I had people playing on it. But if it has the original feel of Baldur's Gate 1 and Baldur's Gate 2, I was playing Divinity Original Sin 1 and 2, and I enjoyed them. So I'll probably enjoy Baldur's Gate 3 as well. I'm just running back to town right now. Or think I'm running back to town. Yeah, I'll have to check out Baldur's Gate 3. You can play multiplayer too. So I'm noticing as well as in the chat on my brother's Discord chat that they keep going in and playing together. Kind of like D&D, huh? D&D with friends in a graphical aspect. That's what they told me in reference. I'm the same way. I have so many games. I probably won't even get to them anytime soon. And then if you sign up for Epic Games, you sign up for Epic Games, and they have a ton of games for free that they give out every week. I've just been collecting them since they've been giving them out. 100-something games I've never even played sitting in my Epic Games store. For free. I got them all for free. I actually was doing some videos on it too in my YouTube channel. Some showing, oh, this is all the games I collected. I still go in once a week. I still open them up and look at them. We're gonna go back to town and we're gonna try our hand again at Arena PvP, maybe, and then I think we'll call it after a couple games, 1 or 2 games of Arena PvP. Ended up on where I started, and let's see if I lose again. And Bandit Assault just started. Or it's gonna start in 15 minutes. Alright, let's go back to the island.
Let's go.
Let's go here and let's change this to Team PvP equipment. Understood. Let's put in the omelet. Let's queue for arena. We'll queue as a healer. We'll end the game here on PvP. Win or lose, we'll find out how I do. It is Friday. While we're waiting here, I'm going to reply to this email real quick. Let's queue and hit this. Send. Okay. Man. It takes time. I think some women, some ladies do enjoy video games. More than some. There's a lot of ladies and women and girl players that play video games nowadays. Do I not have the omelet? I gotta wait 10 seconds now to eat this? That's not good. 3, 2, and 1. Eat the omelet. Come over here. Put 2 stacks on him. 1 stack on me at least. 2, 3. They're gonna go big. I know they're on the healer. That's me. We didn't die, but we also got pushed back. Okay, one guy's going up top. They're just gonna let it go. We're gonna stay with this because they're in the fight. W key it, E key it. Okay. Try the best we can. We're gonna R key it now. Their whole team's here, but they're up above capping, which is smart. Smarter than us, which is what needs to happen. I didn't get to heal this guy in full because I messed that one up. Okay. Let's go over here. I see one more teammate's up there. We're going to try to get to him. Trying. They're backing out. Let's put at least 3 on him, or try to. He's too far. He's too far. I didn't get him. We're gonna W key these guys up. Eat mine, put the D key here. R key at F key. Oh, never mind. Never mind. Okay, he's got 3 stacks too. I got 3 stacks. We're gonna eat this one. Wasted my cloak. Definitely procced it off. Trying to stay wherever they are to increase the battle. 2 on me. 2 on him. 3rd one on me. Oh, what kind of fear is that? That is... I tell you, that's massively powerful. Get at least 2 stacks on that guy. 2 stacks on me. We're gonna R-key this right here. 3 stacks back on me. 2 stacks on this guy. 2 stacks on this guy. 3 more stacks back on me. W key it, E key it. I mean, I missed this guy right here. That's okay. We're gonna eat this one. We're gonna put D key down right here. We're gonna stand on the ruin as best we can. 2 on him. 2 on him. 3 back on me. We're gonna W key this right now, right here. We're gonna E key it. R key it. We're gonna take out that healer as best you can. We're gonna F key it now because they're there. We only have us 2 here. W key that one. E key it. Oh, I messed that up. We are not doing very well, are we? They have so many fear stun things. Put 3 more back on this guy. Definitely trying hard. We haven't lost yet, but we're still in the losing rank. Three more on me. W key this, E key it. See, they keep running. Stay and fight. Please. Stay and fight when you see 3 heals on you. You should be pretty good. And see, he ran away again. Why did you run away? Like, you're running around. Do damage. Do your job. Your job is to do damage. My job is to heal. Can't even get it on them. And you're running away from the healer. I can't do anything if you run away from the healer. Right? My team's all scattered. It's 3 AM now here. Gotta hop off. I'm on west. If you're even still here. W key, E key, K. They got a lot of knockback. They got a lot of everything. Ah, come back, come back, come back. Oh my gosh. Oh well. You guys are trickling in. We lost this for sure. If you trickle in one at a time and face 4 versus or 1 versus 5, there's nothing I can do about that. That was a good interrupt. He got me before I could get my heal off. They got a lot of knockback. They got a lot of fear. Their team is built. Built to win. And then we have AFK. All it takes is one person to give up. In 5v5, if you join Arena, please, 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 fight to the end. Don't just give up. The game's never over till it's over. Game's not over till it's over, folks. The pure fact that they're over here and they're at our place and we still can't take them down means my team doesn't have enough damage. Thank you. I will. Thanks for staying and commenting. Manoj KR. All right. 272. At least I was in the top bracket, but yeah, we didn't even get any kills. All right, we'll attempt this one more time. We'll be like 4 losses, 0 wins today. Not surprised. It is a Friday. Labor Day weekend. And the people that we randomly queue with is I get a random team and the other team feels like they have a stacked team. But we shall see. This will be the last temp of this one. If we lose, we'll call it the straight lose streak. Manoj. 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 Hopefully I'm pronouncing it right. Mahanaj. Alright. Thanks for being here. Feel free to make sure you hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. Thanks so much for staying and chatting. Alright. I'm actually going to check these guys' gear. Archer. Swords. Lame. Please do enough damage, team. It looks like a good one. Archers are good. Whoa, he dropped really fast. Save him as best I can. I tell you, this fire and fear, that is OP. Because you run in it and you literally... You literally die when you run into it. Maybe I need to change my healing plan for PvP. Go ahead, waste your skills on me, I don't mind. Two on me, two on him. I'll put a third one on him, we'll leave him to be. We'll come up over here. We're 10 points behind. Tons of knockback. Ah, can't even save, guys. Look how much damage. He literally took knockback and half his damage. Half his life. My team's not doing that much damage. It's like that's the best I can do. And you gotta pull out for true damage too. I mean, you're still in the fight. But you don't just run around, do damage. Okay. Like, where's everybody's burst damage, like our burst damage? It's nice to do all these things, but... And everybody's all over the place. And see this? Look. See? Cheat. Cheat. See? Cheat. That is one of the most cheatest abilities I've ever seen. One of the cheatest abilities I've ever seen. Whatever. Alright, they're over there, they're gonna cap that one. I'm over here. I'm gonna try to cap this one. I wasn't gonna stay there and just die. 3 on me. W key it, E key it. Do damage, Mr. Sword. See how much damage they can do? It's amazing. Pure amazing. They got a glove wielder, we have not a glove wielder. This guy's got a sword and shield, but look at his life drop. And you have this knockback and stuff, but... Okay, so that's the fire staff that can do those. Now we have two people that literally gave up. The game's never over till it's over. If they had kept going, if we keep going, I've proven, even from last night, that if you fight it, you can still win. If you try. But nobody's trying anymore. Well, there's two people that are trying, so we're three people. But see these guys? They gave up. Don't join PvP if you're gonna give up. Doesn't matter if you're behind. You can catch up. Okay? You can catch up. You can totally catch up, especially when they start bullying like that. You kill off a few of them, you capture the relics. You can still win. You can still win, guys. And see, he's running. Stay and fight, please. Doesn't matter if you die at this point. Too late now. Yeah, I know you guys want to kill me, but you haven't done it yet. They got me one. They did get me once. They did get me once. I remember. But your his damage output, like literally, his damage output is, yeah, okay. He's the keeper cape too. That's why. I used to wear a keeper cape. All right, definitely a loss. The burst damage is nice and insane at the same time. Still didn't die. They wanted to kill me though. Huh. Interesting. Expert fire staff. Hellfire hands. Holy staff. Got a short cooldown. I recall Fiendish Robe. Okay, that's the fleeing ability. I'm just looking at all these different soldier boots. Limhurst. Huh. Really? Huh. Never knew that's what Limhurst one did. They had Thetford Cape. What do these guys had? Runaway, Demon Cape. What is this? Huh. Well, I lost every battle. Random arena. We're gonna call that. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching me lose every battle. If you enjoy this content, please feel free to smash the like button, leave me a comment, tell me what you like, tell me what you don't like. And if you want to subscribe, feel free to subscribe. If you don't want to subscribe, that's okay as well. Come back once a week, once a month, or daily, as I've been posting daily, live streaming. Thank you all again for being here, and you all have a wonderful rest of your day.